Hey guys, this is Johan, and welcome to another episode of Gratze's Kitchen. Today, let's make something that is as universally loved in the Philippines as rice. And if you're Filipino, dude, you and I both know that that means a lot. You know what it is. It's inasal na manok, otherwise known as chicken inasal or grilled chicken on a stick. Now, this particular version of the dish is practically as old as I am. I think I was around 3 or 4 when my mother Grace formulated this recipe for our restaurant in Zamboanga City, which went on to become one of our absolute best sellers. And I'm not even wondering why. I mean, it's flavorful, it's juicy, and it even has crispy skin. Let me put it this way, it's everything a chicken wants to be when it grows up. Spoilers, the grilling technique is the key, so make sure to watch till the end. Let's begin by preparing all of the necessary ingredients which we've already listed down for you along with the measurements in the description box below. Here we have fresh minced garlic, annatto or achiote powder, sinamak or spiced vinegar, fresh grated ginger, sea salt, chicken bouillon cube, and of course a whole chicken cut into quarters which we've already created slits on along the center for better marinade penetration and for more efficient cooking. Sprinkle and thoroughly rub the sea salt onto the chicken. Make sure to evenly distribute and to season every exposed surface of the meat, including the insides of the slits we've created. Now, crush and rub the chicken bouillon cube until fully disintegrated and evenly distributed. Then add the grated ginger and thoroughly rub as well until evenly spread out. Now, pour the spiced vinegar, then add the annatto or achiote powder afterwards. Thoroughly mix until all of the chicken pieces are equally tinged by the orange powder. Then finally add the fresh minced garlic and evenly rub onto all of the chicken pieces. All that's left to do is to cover the marinated chicken and to let it sit in the fridge overnight for maximum marinade adhesion. Don't cut this process short as we want our chicken to be flavorful not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. Before grilling, we will want to place the chicken pieces on large wooden skewers for easier flipping and for it to be officially called inasal na manok. Now on to the grill. Preheat the grill to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. Then turn down to low just before we start laying the chicken pieces down on the grill. We want our heat to be as low as possible to cook the chicken all the way through without the slightest streak of burning. If a charcoal grill is being utilized, make sure to lower the flames and to set the grill to be as high up from the flames as possible. We definitely want the grilling to take place at a slow rate, and by that I mean really slow. It should take about 5 minutes before the need to flip for the first time, which should make our chicken look something like this. This would also be a good time to brush over our first layer of basting, which we've made using half a cup of vegetable oil along with a teaspoon of annatto or achiote powder. Whole annatto or achiote seeds can be used in place of the powder as well. Constantly coating our chicken pieces with an oil-based basting significantly helps in achieving a better and more even browning of the skin and the meat, which is also known as Maillard reaction. I've expounded on this topic in our inihaw na baboy video, which should be on the upper right corner of the screen and in the description box below. Oil basting should also assist in trapping moisture inside of the meat, preventing it from evaporating. In simpler terms, basting makes for a crispier skin and a juicier meat, so don't skip it. Another 5 minutes has passed and we shall flip the bird pieces once more. From this point onwards, we should begin flipping the chicken every 2 to 3 minutes instead of 5, so stay by the grill. Now, let's add another layer of basting. You may be wondering why we haven't seasoned our basting like others probably would've. The answer to that is that we've already generously marinated our chicken overnight. Hence, adding even more seasoning during the cooking process would just simply be overkill. It's been over 2 minutes and it's flip and baste time again. By the way, these skewers are too small for this purpose. Make sure to get the bigger ones when you do make this for yourself so as to not struggle with flipping as we did, alright? Now, let's baste again to keep those juices inside. Another reason for not seasoning our basting is to give us freedom to generously brush it over our chicken without the fear of over-seasoning it along the way. By the way, keep in mind that your grill may differ from ours, which means that your cooking temperature and your meat's proximity to the source of heat may also be different. These factors greatly affect cooking time, so make sure to eyeball it. We will be deliberately showing you the entirety of the grilling process to give you a rough idea of how your chicken should look like at any given point along the way. So feel free to go back to this video for reference when comparing. It's been about another 2 to 3 minutes, which means it's time for another flip and another baste. Don't forget to keep flipping and basting the chicken to prevent it from burning and drying. The entire duration of cooking our inasal na manok should take about a full hour, which consists of consistent flipping and basting every couple of minutes. I know guys, grilling takes a lot of patience, especially when it's large cuts of chicken you're dealing with due to its thickness. Generally speaking, the thicker the meat is, the more difficult it is to cook it all the way through without overcooking or even burning the exterior. However, all the work and time put into this is going to be completely worth it. It's like going on a trip to Bacolod and having its world-famous chicken inasal. It's that good. Just trust me on this and take my word for it. We are in the final stage of cooking and already applying our final layer of basting on the chicken. At this point, we should already be seeing that orange-tinted golden brown goodness that we ought to be achieving. If you have a food thermometer, an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 75 degrees Celsius should indicate that the chicken is now entirely cooked. It's now time to place our cooked pieces of chicken onto a plate and prepare for serving. Look at how perfect that looks. It's like fried chicken cooked on a grill. I wasn't kidding about the crispy skin either. As many of you might already know, inasal na manok is best enjoyed with freshly cooked rice, atsara or pickled papaya, a dipping sauce composed of soy sauce, spiced vinegar, and calamansi, and of course, the highly revered chicken oil, which you can make for yourself by frying some chicken skin in a considerable amount of oil and adding annatto or achiote powder into it. It's that simple. Chicken Inasal is a renowned Filipino classic that everyone definitely has got to taste. Try this recipe and I am certain that you will find it to be one of the best chicken dishes you have ever had in your life. What dish would you like to see next in our videos? Give us your pick by leaving a comment down below. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like to support our channel and to help us grow. And of course, please don't forget to subscribe to be the first one to know of our upcoming food videos. Once again, this is Johan, and thank you for watching another episode of Graz's Kitchen. See you next time.